Hi guys, this is Diana Innes doing your Capricorn reading. Most of you know how my readings go. They resonate quite well. They're pretty timeless, but like I say to everyone, if they don't resonate, wipe your mouth and walk away. At the moment, the moon is in Cancer, so I feel that there's great justification to try and correct a foundation with rights and wrongs. As being Capricorn, this is about the great architect. Turn your lead into gold. I have already transmuted the energies here several times. So we're going to go into what leads you. Leading your boundaries, your past, your action, your outcome, and your overview. 2 is choices. 3 is to create. 4 is your foundation. 5 is to manifest. 6 is to master. So on and so forth. So show me what I need to know, guys, with clear crystal clarity, the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but so help you guys. Here we go. Abundance, 88. 88 would give you copious of philanthropy energy. So whatever it is you're trying to create in abundance, this is why. Because there's a lot of things that you're trying to put to bed. You're trying to rise from old relationships into new ones, and whatever it is that you're actually focusing on here, I can see that it's paramount that the energy is used correctly. Now I can see that I'm shifting my energy here, and I think this is what you're doing. This is like compartmentalization of how you're to approach the situations that are leading the way. So if it's all about abundance, I can tell you now the 16 is the Tower. This is about you cutting through the belief system of everything that you've known to date and making domestic harmony here, because I can tell you now the 64 is the heavyweight of today's date, which will give you a 10. So it's a 10-10, which is clarity. 1-1 is justice, and the 2 is the High Priestess, which is using esoteric knowledge, using the oversoul. This is how you're maintaining a sense of creativity and truth around everything that you're doing. But for you, it's trying to complete some kind of domestic situation here. The health here, whatever situation you're in your action, and it is upside down, by the way, but let's turn it up this way. Because 7 is to remove obstacles, 1 is to lead the way, and this is what it's needing you to do, because you're not the healthiest version of yourself here. So that's quite paramount. So that would be, let me have a quick look, 50, 24, 25. So there is an old situation, like I said, because this is about your boundaries here. This is a new beginning. This is where you've been tattered and torn from the past, and you're now moving forward into this new beginning. And you may be shifting away from it, and you're starting to see light at the end of the tunnel. But the outcome here is all about parenting for you, because 6 is to master, 3 is to create. If this is all about parenting, you're having to use all your modalities around this situation for a good outcome. I don't think there's much for my Capricorns that they can miss out on at the moment. That would give me an 8. It's about you using your energy. You've got to use your energy correctly. Be totally focused. Be dedicated. This is about self-love and allowing the mind to remove things that are not at your highest interest. Why is this? Because 27 is currency. And if I look into the past, there is the relationship change. There is the new beginning. Here is karmic completion. So you can see here that this is some kind of spiritual change that you're trying to shift into. And this was the whole reason. I think you had this spiritual purge that was drawing you forwards into a new beginning. And this is where you needed to use copious amounts of energy and abundance and belief and faith. Because faith with no work is dead. So now I'm going to go into trusty tarot. Show me what I need to know. The truth, the whole truth, and nothing but. Now look, the Wheel of Fortune here and the Sun. I think everything here has really allowed you to rise, but it's just your self-worth and how much you dedicate to what you actually listen to and control in your heart of hearts. Be the best version that you need to be in this lifetime. So show me what I need to know, guys. Why domestic harmony? Why the health and the parenting? Give us more on the choices that were made here. Show me what I need to know. Here we go. This looks quite specific in the way that they're cookie cut here in the turn. Here we go. See, this is some transformation that you've come away from here. There has been a huge change and a shift in you emotionally of how you deal with transformations in this domestic harmony. I think you're kind of saying here, it's one way or the other. You know, this is where you have to choose here because you're transforming the heart chakra. So this is all about change and how you can be the best version of yourself. This card is related to Scorpio, Pisces and Cancer. This is your opposition here. Is Cancer, Capricorn here. It really is, I feel this huge, tremendous shift. But it's all been about how you manufacture your thoughts, how you hold on to you. Because this is where a lot of the purging is coming from. And that energy, you have copious amounts of that. And 1, 2, 3, 4 is the great architect of the universe. This is all about Capricorn energy. Turn your lead into gold. What's going on with the health here? The situation that you've been in. I feel the choices that you've had is not mentally making you feel happy in some area of your life. This is all about the conflicts here have been really uneasy and your mind has been really troubled. But what it's really saying is the fight here, you know you're already victorious in your own right to wipe your mouth and walk away here. What's the point of being victorious? What do you have here? Because it's not of your self-interest. Hold on to your integrity. Literally hold on to your integrity. So if I take that off, let me have a look. That would give me a... Sorry about this. I've gone flat for a minute. As an 8, what am I talking about? This is really all about your energy because this is an 8. The difference between this transcendental marker here is an 8. This is your energy. So stop fighting things that are not of your self-personal interest because you are transforming and you must give yourself a chance and change in your time with self-love, perseverance, dedication. Acknowledge who you are. And see, the sun is upside down here. So you don't have that much energy coming forward here. You're not putting enough input into how you see these necessary changes need to be applied. This is about you standing up here to complete everything how you want. This is really about you moving forward. And here she is, the High Priestess. The spiritual partnership here, I think, being that it's the moon sign here, this is water, the heart chakra again, Boaz and Yakin, the 2 pillars. This is truly about you using your intuition. Use consciously what you know to be your truth. It's almost like you know, but you're not listening to yourself. I feel this is quite strong, but the energy is here. You're able to transform. But you continue to do things that are not of your self-interest, and it's now starting to affect how you feel in the flesh. So let's go back in again to creation. Let's see what's going on here. And you do need to be patient because the changes are coming in. But I feel the work that's necessary here is all inward. This is all inward because everything around you will change. But it's almost like you look through the love of humanity with these rosy coloured glasses and it's not actually the truth. There's something here that you're not admitting to yourself. So, excuse me for being so candid, but this is how I see it. Now, see, there's that 25 that I was talking about just now. This is about you moving into a new beginning. You're tattered and torn here. This is you moving into a new beginning. This is the transformation. This is spiritual fire. It's like you got the fire up your backside here. The transformation is going to bring that in. It's going to push you into the best version of yourself, whatever that may look at with what you're projecting. So here, this is about being prudent. This is about using foresight, trusting your ability. And again, it's energy. 3 is the Trinity, the pyramid. 88 is that energy. And this is where that transformation with your belief systems come in. Not fighting what doesn't have any interest for you. Now, here's the Queen of Wands. Look at this. There's another Wandy here. This is thinking before you speak. Honesty will help you right now. Now, she's really good, upright, very smart, very intelligent, esoteric, understands how to run the world. But upside down, she's an absolute Mary. Because she will go in and fight. She will go in. She won't think about her health. Upside down, she'll be really naughty. But thank goodness this is upright in your action. You need to pay attention. You need to really be the best version of yourself here. Now, and she's a lovely chick. Truly, really good card. But at the end of the day, you need to contemplate your resources here. Prepare yourself for the way in which you want to move forward. Stay original and determined here. This is all the things that you'll put together if you was packing up and moving on. And this is how you got to your original determined state. Don't forget what that looks like. Because look, I can see the paralyzed with fear. You had the illusion to change whatever it is you needed to change, but you're needing balance as Pythagoras spits on the ground. And this is what caused the ending here in the very beginning. So here's that originality here, spiritual strength and determination. This is where you need to trust your insights. Because your oversoul and you are communicating really strongly here with such spiritual currency. Because there's something that you're trying to complete here and the abundance is there. So I'll go back in with your foundation now. See that completion and ending. There's you fighting and standing for what you believe in, but rather hastily, I feel. So let's see what you got. Show me what I need to know. The truth, the whole truth, and nothing but. So help you guys. Now, going over this 3 here of Wands, if I take that off of that, it's begging for completion. If I take that off of there again, you're getting begging for completion. That would make that 2 10s. The 2 10s are right there. And that is completion using clarity with the King of Swords. This is great achievement as the great architect of the universe, the builder. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is time for you to correct rights and wrongs justifiably for a good foundation. You need to listen to the higher self. So now I'm coming in with a foundation here, guys. Let's see what's going on. You see here, this is thinking clearly because your ideas and all your plans have been blocked. You've still got to watch out for this area of energy, I feel. And see, this is balance, Yakin and Boaz. Boaz and Yakin. Dark and light, true light. This is where you have the understanding of, this is a Gemini energy. This is the Lover's card here. This is understanding things of the earth. And over the Queen, this is the bonds and values that are leading into love. You need balance in union. You need true balance here. Understanding that these chains that you've had in the past, you can let go of. You can come off the cross here. And you can use everything with the intelligence that it deserves. So here we have no time to waste. This is no experiment here. This is moving forward with patience because it will avert losses. This is a beautiful card here if you prepare yourself and move forward with faith and stay within your rules. Who are you? What's the best version of you here? Because this is the Harvest card. This is the very reason. And it's a wand over a wand. Let's take that on. That's fine. It's a 2. This is a choice you have to invest and trust your situation so you can reap the rewards, which is allowing for you to have faith to use this abundance, to remove these blockages, to understand where you need to balance your values. For here is the patience that will avert these losses if you stay within the rules. So Oh, and I need to come over here with this puppy, because the deeper meaning here is to walk away from what isn't serving you in your mind or in the flesh, because it's your emotions, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And right now you are with the moon in Cancer. So you're going to be quite heightened. I think you might be quite trigger happy and do really well with communication, more so than you have other days. But I'm going to jump in with these channeled cards now, and we'll see where we're going with this. Show me what I need to know, guys. We'll use an abridgment here. The truth, the whole truth, and nothing but. So help you guys. So this is for my Capricorns. I really do love the Capricorn sign, as I do love most of them. Some of them I get cantankerous with because I can see the difficulties that lie. But I really do love the Capricorn energy. So show me what I need to know, guys. Why all this coming over as it manifests into the future? Let's use this as a manifestation into the future. What's coming in with that busiest number? Right. Here we go. Venus, vibrant planet, arts, culture, romance, sensibility. Now, with all this energy that you have around you, this is Earth, Air, Taurus, Libra, Venus. Venus expression. Physical, flirtatious, very cerebral sign. Avoid major changes right now. So, you know, I suggest think about where you want to have these markers on the flesh right now, because you need to pay attention to being sensible and reveal the ideas that you really want, because the expression and the communication is there. But it's about calming your storm and really being, don't be nonsensical here, because trust the wave you came in. What can you see? Okay, let me just take this one and then I'll read it properly. Trust the wave you come in. What you can not see to be able to master the situation. So I can see there's been turmoil here and worry and fear over outcomes. But at the end of the day, we're now going to bring in that energy to trust the wave that you came in. What you can see to master this situation and what you cannot see. So I think we might do an as above, so below here. What you can see is the doorway. This will be the top card that I cut for this, guys. And the underneath of the pack is going to be what you can't see, okay? I'm sure we've all got that. The Fool, hold your nose and jump. You know there's a price tag here. And at the end of the day, this is the doorway. So this is about embarking on brand new beginnings. And this, I think you're holding so much hope into the future here. But it's about controlling the way that you think. Cards and the Crown. This is the top chakra here, Uranus. And it's all about the price tag here. Doesn't have to be that way. What is going to throw you back into the illusion is this paralyzation of fear when the swords do not even touch you. It's the illusion. It's the reality that you don't let go of that triggers you, because you feel powerless and you can't move, and then your ambition becomes conflicted. So this is the 3D reality here. And this is all to do with self-love, abundance, using discernment to be able to balance this card here. I think the flesh has done a good job here with the values that you've led the way thus far. This is about you holding the best version of you now and turn your vices into virtues. Yeah, I've done that. Woohoo! So this is very good. Hold your nose and jump. So let's carry on. Here we go. The Hanged Man. So this is in between this union here and having the patience to avert losses. So upheaval and change to create anew, perhaps out of your control. No turning back. The other is of sacrifice. Well, you can see that here. Look at these two here. So either choice, give careful thought to the upheaval of change. Choose wisely, and it's a maybe in Neptune here. So whatever you're trying to think here, of how you're going to move forward. I truly believe it's not a time to experiment and you need to stay within the rules here. And the reason for it is follow the path of least resistance. Slowly catch the monkey. You shall know them by their fruits. Time out. Remember your purpose. Everything comes to those whom wait. Now, does that have to be a heavy weight? Or does that have to be a lightweight with a fall? This is where you are the best version of yourself and you remember who you are. So I can see that preparing with respite here. Some of my Capricorns may be using courts or legal matters here somewhere. But you can apply these cards to as you need them in your own personal situation. I'm going to jump into the animal totem. Show me what I need to know, guys. I'd like the animal totem that emulates my Capricorn's energy the most right now. But I do say this can split into legal matters, the relationship with a legal situation. This can be in relationship, home. But I see you're trying to come very strongly into balance. And I feel if this is family matters and it's involving parenthood, faith with no work is dead, guys, truly. Now, I can see there's still minds trying to be made up here. So let's try and really move this energy. Oh, I'm going to take it. Here we go. So the moose is the 11, and that is the essence of today. There is that 8 energy again with a 17, which would be the star card. So I'm now going to put this as the tree of life, 46, the tree of life, because 46 is your domestic harmony. And the 64 is really apparent today, and the 64-46 is palindromic. So let's have a look. There may be some old way of life that's trying to throw itself backwards. So there's an opportunity to do something, and it always looks like a different house or the same situation or in reverse. So watch what's going on in your lives right now, guys. So let's find this card. I'm looking for 64. Why would I do that? Now, there's the moose. Self-esteem. That's the root of the issue. But we'll go to the doorway first. And she's going backwards. See, that's that palindromic of the 64-46. So, here we go. Hit one more. This is about leadership. So, mountain lion, O kingly leader of sleek feline form, touch my heart with courage, then sound the alarm, that I may lead with foresight, assurance bright and true, to carry on the spirit of the strength I see in you. Now, I'd like you to go to the animal totem and actually read all of this, but I probably can put it up for you to read as in your own time if you haven't. Anyone that would like to have any questions around this, please ask me. I do love people to lick sub and do the other thing, comment. If mountain liners come into your dreams, it's a time to stand on your convictions and lead yourself where the heart takes you. Others may choose to follow and the lessons will multiply. If you've pulled this card, you may be asked to review the purpose behind your personal beliefs. You may need to discover whether or not your plans include a pride of cups, wanting to be like you or to share in your dreams. If you're already a leader, the question may be whether or not aligned with cat medicine you're considered to be a king of the mountain and never to be human or vulnerable. The pitfalls are many, but the rewards are there. In assuming the place of power that mountain lion affords, you must constantly be aware of keeping the peace. However, you can never make everyone happy unless you lie to yourself or others. This is human nature. Therefore, the first responsibility of leadership is to tell the truth. Know it and live it, and your example will filter down to the tiniest cub in the pride. Responsibility is more than the ability to respond in any situation. Panic is not part of this sacred medicine. And I almost feel for some of you here, this may be legal matters with children or things that are happening right now that's going to allow you to have that happy family you know, life. So now, this one here is self-esteem. This is the root and the tree of it all. The tree of life. This is the Akashic Records, your DNA, the caduceus. So, Moose Medicine here, help me to honour the gifts I can give and recognise my worthiness long as I live. So, if you have chosen the Moose card, you have reason to feel good about something you have accomplished on your journey. This may be a habit you've broken, a completion of some sort, in an insight on a goal, or a new sense of self that you have fought hard to earn. It is a time of feeling harmonious pride and of recognising those who aided you in the process. One good exercise in Moose Medicine is to write down things that you can love about yourself and your progress in life. Then apply these to the same things to friends, family, co-workers and life. And then don't forget to share with others. They need the encouragement as much as you do. And like I said today, the 10s are here, the 11 is up, the 64 with the king. This is all about you justifying rights and wrongs for a good foundation here. Because you can create that. The only thing that you're needing, because the only number here that's missing is that 2, and she's over there in essence. So therefore that means listening to the higher self, trusting your oversoul, allowing that to filtrate into the avatar so you can consciously turn your vices into virtues. So I hope that really helps my Capricorns. So on a good note, Paran.